So ever since I started playing video games, I have gone on about two rampages. The first one, kidnapped a bunch of kittens and threw them off of a bridge inside of a box. I know I'm pretty crazy. The second rampage, well, I robbed a jewelry store because I got done playing Grand Theft Auto, and I outran the cops, basically, and because of that, I am now officially free, and I don't have to worry about anything anymore because of the fact that I ran away from the cops, and they stopped looking for me after I was a certain distance away from them and lost all my stars. It's pretty crazy. No, so anyway, today I wanted to talk about video games and its correlation with violence. Do video games make kids violent? I'll probably make multiple videos on this topic because it seems to be a very common discussion that people like to have. And people like to put the blame of violence on video games, which I find, well, I'm not going to put my exact position on it. I'm not going to give you my exact position on it yet until like maybe another minute into the video or whatnot. But basically, recently there have been murders, crimes, acts of violence that have quote unquote been correlated with Call of Duty and Grand Theft Auto. However, the thing is, though, is that the correlation with these video games are completely based on nothing besides the fact that the people who committed the crimes happen to be a person that liked to partake in video gaming, who had might have been a fan of Call of Duty or Grand Theft Auto or another very popular video game. Imagine the odds. It's completely crazy, right? And it also does not help that some public figures, for example, like Pat Robertson, Alex Jones, Glenn Beck, and various other media outlets. Alex Jones, what a joke, right? But it doesn't help that some of these famous or respected outlets or respected individuals are helping spread the stereotype of the fact that, okay, I apologize, not even the fact, but, the stereotype that gaming makes people violent and aggressive and all that stuff, which kind of pisses me off. I'm gonna go kick a box of kittens off a bridge. No, seriously, it's kind of ridiculous because people like me, we like video games. I love playing video games. I grew up with video games. I was playing Resident Evil when I was like 3 years old, and I have till this day never gotten in a single fight. I have not fought. Like I've never gotten in a single fight. I've never once laid my hand on somebody. I've never punched somebody, slapped somebody. I've never bullied I've messed around with people, but I've never bullied somebody or told somebody to go kill themselves or rob a store, kill somebody. I've never been to juvie. I have a clean record. I'm 18 years old. So to me, that's living proof because I grew up with video games. I'm not desensitized. I have a girlfriend of 8 months now, and I got a relationship about a year and a half ago, a 2 year relationship, and blah blah blah. I have a lot of friends, and I grew up on video games, violent video games. I have played nothing but violent video games, as you can see right now. In this gameplay footage, I'm playing Diablo 3. I love Diablo. Diablo is amazing. I wish I would have given the other ones a chance when I was younger. When you're young, you kind of you don't understand video games that much, or you really suck at them, and you don't read all the little tips and everything, so you don't know what to do and all that good stuff. Anyway, on to the real reason why I pulled out a microphone and slapped some gameplay down with some commentary on it. Blah blah blah, is because I think it's bullshit that people accuse video games of violent acts. Because I almost guarantee you that the terrorists that, did 9/11 probably weren't playing Call of Duty. Okay? And I'm pretty sure the Pearl Harbor and then other acts of terror that took place before we had extremely violent video games were all done before Call of Duty, Gears of War, Resident Evil were ever invented, before video games were ever where they are at now. So I think it's pretty ridiculous to blame acts of violence on video games. If you look at history of humans, violence has always existed. Okay, the Holocaust and the fact that people tried to kill Jews before that because they're blaming them for the Black Death. I mean, come on now. The slaughter of the Indians. Do you think people had fucking PS3s in the 1800s? No, they didn't. It's simple. It's a fact. Open your damn eyes. Video games do not make people violent. Okay, and that's all for my time. Thanks for watching.